Hi guys, my name is Means. Welcome to my channel. This is a review for the MC model High New Gundoom. And actually one of the kits I'm particularly interested when they first announced it. Basically, they haven't really made a Bandai High New Gundoom in Super Deform other than if you consider the one on the Sengokuden, but it's always nice to see the original design. And this one is truly amazing. Big fan of Super Deforms. And one thing I also noticed that they kind of updating their booklet. As you can see, they show the LED, the clear plastics, and there's a great unboxing of this created by Sinju. We're actually doing quite a little bit of a build off. I'm just gonna link the video down below and go check that out. But here's the illustrated booklet, really nice, easy to follow too. The only thing I want to point out again is the LED. It's the same LED mechanism they have for the old ones. The first time you're gonna be building this, you're gonna have a hard time, but just follow, or actually, kind of. Let's see if we get to that page. Let's see, it's right here. Studied this first really well, and there's this diagram right here where it tells you where to cut it. I wouldn't cut it, I would just let it go through the hole right here and maybe bend it at the end. Same thing on the top, just let it stick out. Put the top cover right here, then with the metal plate, then cut the top. Don't cut it prior hand. I wouldn't recommend that. So stick it in first, and again right where it's touches the battery right there. Instead of having a tip, have a little bit more than just bend that. I think that works better for that LED part. But this time around I didn't have much problem. I mean, maybe because I've been building them and got practice. Other than that, I think that's it. Pretty straightforward. I just want to point out you do have this illustrations where you're getting this from the Heavy Weapon System MC model kit. It's kind of like the 1/44th scale, but it's not really up to scale, but that size. And this is from the excess equipment. I don't think I have that sword. Is there an MC excess? I can't think of it right now. But I'm also gonna show that this cool blaster effect thing for the wings. It's kind of cool that they have that. I already show you how to do that. And going on again, those cannons or bazookas, you might get it from the other MC model, especially this other ones. They're really cool. And you have the Nightingale over there. And I kind of wish that they made more of this, guys, because once they release this and people are said, oh, I want to get both, but this was released I think last year or earlier this year, so they ran out pretty quick. Alright, so that's it for the illustrated booklet, and here we go. The High New is actually pretty cool. The proportion in terms of SDs are pretty amazing. I really liked it. I think they've done a better job of this. Other than the excess Gundoom and the Deep Striker, it's kind of in a different mold. This one I really like, and it's a solid kit. Nothing falls off, and I really liked it. The plastic is also a little bit more pliable. It's a little softer, which is great. In terms of cutting off, removing the nubs, it doesn't really leave much stress marks. So this is pretty cool. And the eye or LED gimmick, I'm just gonna go ahead and press it. It's really nice, and if you got it to work, it will stay. Yep, so that's the eye gimmick right there. And just a quick size comparison if you have an SDH right here. So obviously it's gonna be a little bit taller just because it has a knee. Yep, kinda wish that Bandai will start. Well, as these, they don't really need knees, but it'll be nice if they create another line, but they already have so many lines right now. I don't think they'll make that jump. And for the older ones, kind of like the Alex. Alright. Let's go with the back. Adding the stuff in the back. So first off, you're gonna have the wings. And let's see if I grab them. Right here. So the high new wings just attach here. And you got the funnels. And let's see, got this. I'm not quite too sure what this is. Kind of like a stabilizer, has thrusters also. Then you have the propel tanks for fuel. Fuel pods which can rotate side to side. It's actually good for a stand. Though it's not back heavy though. So, and this one too. Alright. The details are pretty good. And this just out of the box. I haven't really painted much. This is supposed to be white underside and a little bit more details. I'll get to them. Excuse me. I'll get to them eventually once I get to paint this. But right now, out of the box, it looks great. And let's see, for the weapons, you're gonna get a blaster rifle right here. And already put the trigger finger hand over there. Just pop this out. And it's gonna be your standard hands, I think, for all SD. This one's slightly smaller, the peg hole, but it does fit well, and no problems. No problems unless you pretty much, tug it. And on the other side, you have this shield connector part. And the shield is pretty cool. I really like the design of this. It's quite nice. And it's different color. It's not just one solid block of white and blue, but you actually have gray. Really nice. And let's see what else. You also get the sword or the beam sabers. So let me put this down. So you're gonna the hilt over here. You can attach this blue saber. Like so, and you also have this one, and I think the Hino has a similar effect. So that's pretty cool. And you do get two of them, so you can dual wield. That's always a plus, having two. And you can just attach it here, one of the hands. Let's see, let's grab one, and there we go. Other than that, we already have the trigger finger, and it always comes in pairs, left and right, which is a great plus. You're gonna have the holding for the beam saber, and this one where it's just pointing or just another pose. And again, you're gonna get for both left and right. Alright, other than that, let's see what else I can cover. Sticker sheet. Alright, so for the sticker sheet, you're gonna have a couple of decals, and this one as well. If you don't get the LED to work, or you don't like the LED, you can always use the stickers. I wouldn't recommend using this. It's better off just painting the kit yourself. They're kind of like in a flimsy or not so good plastic, or sorry, sticker quality. So, but if you gotta use it. But I prefer if you guys paint them. Alright, so other than that, let's go with these guys right here. Alright, to attach the wings, this really nice clear effect parts, what you're gonna do is take this out, or just pop it open, like so, and put it on. It's kind of like the binder rings there. And it's either just a clip right there, there's a peg. That's where you're gonna put it on. And I think it goes this way. I think the easier way to do this is actually putting all of this, well, I should just remove all the binders or bits, whichever way you call it, binder bits, what else are they called? So many. Alright, and it holds fairly well. And I'm gonna put it on here. And I'm gonna do the other side. Alright, once you're done, it does come with this blue base, which is kind of similar to your ST Gundam EW. Which is great that they have that. And it holds fairly well. And there we go. Really nice. Our next part is having the funnels fly and have this clear effect parts and how to attach that. You're gonna have these extra pieces, pretty much our connectors, just connecting on one end, and this one just goes here, and you can just open up the funnels, and there we go. These are bendable. It does leave a little bit of a stress mark, and it kind of stays in that place. I'm not gonna do that right now. But you do have, let's see, 6 of these, 1 for each bit or funnels, which is great. And another thing I want to point out is, remember that illustration where you can have these cannons? Well, to do that, it's fairly simple. You just put this on. Now, there's an add-on that you have to attach over here on the back and over here. Now, you may probably just rig something from the runners, or it's probably from one of the other MC model kits. I actually can't find it. But if you do have Revoltech figures like this, a double hinge one, I got this from my Leviathan Revoltech. This work out pretty well also. And I think they're 6mm in diameter. It fits well for the peg holes, and there you go. So you have a cannon. And I think, yeah, that's about it. I just realized I didn't really went over the articulation of the mold kit. Let's see. So neck, you have a pretty wide variety. It does have a small ball joint like most MC model. Just be careful, but it's free range. Not much really hindering it. It is a little bit of smooth, loose, but it holds in place. Then you have the elbow. It doesn't fold or bend really well, but you know, you have it, and it's fairly good enough already. You can move it around. So good arm articulation. Then the waist, fairly good and fairly decent. The only thing is hitting is the side skirt and the fuel pods at the back. And you have the front skirts. They're independent of each other, but it only hits on the top part. And on the back, you have this, which is one solid flap. And I don't think you can separate them, and you don't really need to separate the back skirt. Now for the front part, knee articulation. He does have a knee. Oh, popped. But not so much bend, but just knowing that there's a knee right there, I think that's the most you can bend out of it. Just knowing that there's a knee, it's kind of interesting. But again, for SDs, you don't really need a knee, but it's nice. It's a nice gesture, and I really like the design of the foot. Again, it's really solid, and I don't have any problems with it. Nothing falling off. It's really great, and yeah, it's amazing. Alright, so conclusion time, and as you can see, right next to the Nightingale, they look great side by side. I did get my Nightingale the first release. I think when they get re-released, it comes with a red base and clear plastic rods for the bits. But you know, nonetheless, just having the Nightingale is great right next to the High-New. And it's hard to find, but if you do manage to find it, it really depends if you really want to get it. I think the price for this guy has been doubled just because it's hard to find. But for the high new, you might be looking at around 25 to $30 ship, or maybe a little bit more depending where you get it. Actually, for how much you're paying, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a really nicely made mold kit, and I really like it. And it comes with LED. Only problem is when the batteries run out. Nonetheless, a really great mold kit. What else? Also, again, please be careful of the LED gizmo inside. You just gotta study it, and if they release more SD kits, I might just do a tutorial. Every time I've heard someone attempt this, they're having a hard time with the LED. Again, I think I've been building. This is probably my fourth SD. I do have. I wonder if I can put them on the. They have the Deep Striker here and the XS Gundoom. So that's my fourth MC model SD kit. Maybe that's why I didn't have any problem this time, because I'm already familiar with it. But who knows? Yeah, it's take your time building this, guys. And again, they're great kits for SD lovers out there, like myself. Alright, I don't want to drag it too long. Bottom line, it's a great kit. And yeah, stay tuned in the future when I get around to paint this, guys. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.